Thokozani bogogo nomkhulu saluka sendoda lesugogo Bathini Mbatha. Uma uvula kuvala emzini emadoda anti usha. Namhlanje guys sithi it's a process. It is a process. Hey gogo. Sengizalana okwesi4. Ngafika ngoDecember, ngafika ngoMarch, ngafika ngoJuly njengoba ngibuya futhi manje. Hayi gogo kusamele. Gogo, I went to a training yokuthwasa. Gogo, I've done it all when it comes to issues edlozi. All Gogo mean what I know and what I was told I should do. Gogo, I've done it. Gogo, I've done it. I've done everything, Gogo. Gogo, I've done everything in my greatest powers to do what I thought, rather, what I think is right. But still, Gogo, there's no progress. Gogo, why? It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. The problem that we have, we are overwhelmed with quick fix that we get now on the social media that makes people to think ukuthi it's a right way to do, you know. It makes people to think ukuthi yes, it's possible for me ukuthi I can wake up or sleep poor and wake up rich just because of I've paid somebody so much. It's not. For you to finish your degree, it's a process that includes studying smart, attending classes, doing research on whatever that you are studying so that you have a knowledge beyond a textbook. If you want to get married as a guy, it's a process because you need to have a marriage mentality as a guy. You need to start doing things different as a guy. There are behaviors that you need to change as a guy. Because why? You don't want to be an older baby for your wife. So there are things that you need to change. So you're getting into a process. Don't think you'll change when you get married or after you got married and then but manje sengubaba manje sengifuna ukushintsha. No, you'll collapse, you'll go back to the old life. You were supposed to change before you go in. And who's going to change you? Yourself. You should change yourself before you move into a marriage. And your partner, maybe you've hinted to your partner to say, you know what, this is what I want us to have. I have plans for us. But rather, there's something that I want to fix in my life. I don't know, baby. I'll advise you to do the same so that by the time we get married, we don't have habits and attitudes of people who are single. So marriage, it's a process. If you're starting a business, there are basic processes that you should do. You come up with a plan before you even have a business. You must have an idea of that business. You must do a research based on idea of a business. Or is my idea practical now? Is there a target market for my product, for my service? And then you pass that, whether you're lying to yourself or you being honest to yourself, which is our advice. You must be honest with yourself, and then it moves, it graduates until you find yourself now registering the business. After registering the business, you're now starting a business. No, it's not going to give you fruits tomorrow. No, it doesn't matter you arrived at a place whereby there was no shop. They had to travel and travel and travel. There was no shop altogether, or there was no tavern. So Maomiwe, it was a mission. It was like there's no alcohol. You'll swear Uguti it's a rehab. So then you find yourself in that place, and then you came up with a plan. It was approved. You got your liquor license. You start operating. Did you think of safety? You didn't. Did you think of when people will be fighting inside your tavern? You didn't. Things like that. So you go through a process and a process and a process and a process. But where people go wrong with processes of business, school, marriage and everything, they leave out what they expect to find it at the end. When they have problems, then they come back and say, Makhosi, Gogo ngicela ungisize. Let me give an example of an issue of the marriage. Most marriages, they will come here and they'll say, Gogo, this is our first time we consulted a traditional healer. We've been married for 15 years. So you left out something that is very important for 15 years. Because if they can say that to me, which means that's what they are telling our pastor sometimes. Or rather, Pastor, we've been coming to your church for the past 15 years and we still have problems. They don't do that. No, they'd rather go and consult to the traditional healer because they are afraid of to be in bad books with our pastor. How do we move forward? Now, you need to start a process, or you need to start to include something that was supposed to be involved in your process from the beginning, which is umuti, protection, something that will protect. You saw from the day one, umuti, they don't like your wife. They hate your wife. From day one, you saw that. From day one, when you introduce this guy to your family, you saw that they hate him. They want nothing to do with him. For no reason. They don't have a reason. Even if they have the reason, those are their own reasons. That's why I don't want to put a reason here. Or because of why. No, I don't want to put reasons. I'm just saying, it's possible. Umntwana abantu ezondwe nje nifika emshadweni ezondwe nje ifika. He just arrived. She just arrived. Uyazondwa. Azondwa omunye asase girlfriend, omunye azondwa asase boyfriend, azondwa nje. But because they love each other so much, they insist they get married. But before they get married, they forget Uguti. You know what? As much as we're Christians and everything, but this problem that we're facing, we need to go to see somebody. We need a protection on this relationship before we get married. And after we got married, we need to go back again, so that we know which we don't allow any third person or any external forces to disturb us, to disturb our union. People don't do that. They come at the end, they now have problems. The husband is now cheating. The wife now, it seems like she's also seeing somebody. You can see, sometimes the husband doesn't come home. He's off tomorrow. He gets 1 day off. He doesn't come home. He sleeps somewhere and everything. Now they just come here just because of there's an issue of kids, and that's why she decided to say, you know what, let's sit down, let's talk, and let's see what we can do and everything. And most of the time it's pretty too late, because there are other people in the picture. The guy comes here just because of ufuna ukujabulisa umama wengane, but girlfriend ngale ithi, hi, uthi uya divorce, you need to file for that divorce. Akakuthandi lo muntu, akakufanele nje, buka nje ihembe lakho linjani. Criticizing. You come the other and your boyfriend is telling your wife to say, hey, le para imiselanga, bheka le para yakhe ayisebenzi. He doesn't put anything on the table. Everything's facing you and everything. And what are you going to do? Leave this guy. For whatever reason. So fixing that, it's a bit too late. Why you didn't include it in your process when you began to start, when at the beginning of your process in whatever that you wanted to achieve at the end of the day, you didn't think ukuthi man ake ngiyibona umthandazi noma need a prophet man anginawo ngisho amanzi nje nakhulekelo nje ngowasebenzisayo angisonto kunabantu who are living their own space. They don't go to church, they don't consult with traditional healers, they don't consult with prophets, they don't consult with whoever. They don't do any, they don't pray, they don't believe in ancestors. They are living their life. It's okay. If it works for them, it's okay. But then the problem is when they're facing problem and they're now checking ukuthi bangayaphi, they're now starting now another process of attending traditional healers, another process now of having to go to church every Sunday. You need to contribute every Sunday. Ngoba nina, I've heard other people saying, no, there's too much money being spent on the traditional healers. I just go to church and everything. Hey, your church is waiting for your 10% every month. Your church is waiting for 10% of your hard-earned salary every month without a fail. Your church expects you to come to church every Sunday. That is an extra day you're working, because Monday to Friday you're working, you get off, and then Sunday you go to church. It's another job. And every Sunday you contribute at church. There's events in church that will expect the congregation to contribute and everything. You don't fly to churches. Either you walk, which will require you to get something to drink, something to eat, more than if you were driving, because it's quicker. If you drive, there's tires, there's service of the car, there's payments of the car and everything. So really, guys, when you compare the two, you spend more on traditional healers compared to church, I don't think it's fair for us to compare the two, guys. It's not fair. But I think that it's a video on its own, and then we'll can it for the other day. For now, all we're saying is it's a process. It's a process. If you want to see yourself succeeding, if you want to have money, if you want to get rid of this black cloud that is over your life, if you want to make sure that if you have money, it stays in your hand, you're tired, you're tired, you're really tired, you don't know what to do anymore, you're working so hard and everything, and you want now to fix your life, you want your life to go according to your plans. It's a process. It's a process. And again, I'm appealing with this video again, guys, if you need quick fix, I'm the wrong person. I don't have. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm proud to say this. I don't have quick fix. Yes, if you say then angiwazi umuthi and then I'm still small in the game, it's fine. Go to those who are big in the game who will give you that muti. I don't have quick fix. I don't have a quick fix. For me to accept my calling, it was a process. And within that process, I did go look, and I've paid for quick fix. It didn't help me. I have an experience of a quick fix. What are the results of a quick fix? I understand what is the meaning of a process. If somebody, if they say you're phoning and everything at the bank, and they say, no, I wanted this and this, but no, that thing is in process. We're still processing it. So in this life, it's all about a process. We are being processed to our destiny. We are being processed so that we can have what we want. We can have jobs that we want. We can have businesses that we want. We can have marriages that we want. We can have everything that you want. There's a video that will be on air very soon. It talks about the program of a traditional healer. You know, I'm just giving a hint of that video. It's deep. You know, if you go to church, there's a program. There's a church cells. There's a whatever. Tuesday, maybe they have a youth evening. They have Ilanga Mama Women's Day on every Thursday. Maybe Friday they have something. But the churches that are fully functional, they always have a program. So you consult the pastor once, and the pastor will tell you, okay, it's fine. Brother Sibani Bani, please take Brother Mbatha to sell yabantu bamabhizinisi. Business yakhe is not doing well, he's not working and everything, but also he must attend our prayers. We have Monday afternoon prayers whereby we pray for jobs, right? You attend to that. The problem is you don't mind attending that for 10 years. Sometimes if somebody can say with a ipatu, you need new shoes, and somebody will buy you, not even a pastor. Somebody on the side will buy you because they can see how dedicated you are. But the video asks the question to you, Owuti, why you don't want to be part of traditional healers program? Why, if a traditional healer says to you, this is a process, and we need to have a program for this process. This is where we start. You need to come back after 10 days, and then we see, and then everything. They get bored. Then they go forever. They go forever. They get bored. No, I'm a traditional healer. Oh, he's far. No, he's far. He's in Limpopo. Ah, no, I can't go Limpopo. After now and then. No, and everything. And then you came once, you came twice, you came 3 times. You did see that things are happening, but because of you complain too much, you don't see the clear picture at the end of the tunnel that there is smaller light that is coming. Then you stop. Then things go back to zero. Then you regret. So that video will be all about that. But for now, all we're saying is it's a process. It's a process. If you have a problem with alcohol, don't ever take a decision with it. From today, I'm no longer drinking alcohol. No, you won't. You'll collapse. You'll go back. So we'll push you with a wheelbarrow. You can't. It's a process. Maybe you need to move alcohol near you. Maybe you need to stay away from people that drinks alcohol. You know, I didn't say hate them. Stay away from them. If they call you, we're meeting and everything, you go. You know, don't be afraid to go to events, to where there'll be many people and they'll be drinking. That's where you test yourself. Will I make it? Will I make it? Will I make it? You are putting yourself in a process. While you are in that process, you consult with the traditional healer. I have a problem with alcohol. I drink too much. I've lost my first wife, I've lost my second wife, and I'm going to lose this third one because of alcohol. I'm old enough now to say, yes, anginandoda because of alcohol. I want to change, Gogo. I want to change my life. That's why I'm here. Gogo, how can you assist me? Then I said, no, it's fine. I can get you in a program to detox your body, to take out all the alcohol in your body, all of it in your body. And then, but we need to find out what was the cause of your problem. How did it start? How did it begin? So that you call it now a problem. It started as an issue. What issues did you face in your life before it became a problem? Because alcohol is not an issue, it's a problem. You are an alcoholic, which is a problem. You have a problem of being an alcoholic. You don't have issues of being an alcoholic. You have you get issues, or you had issues that led you into drinking alcohol too much. That's how it is. You had issues. No. Hey, emsebenzini, hey, bangisebenza kanzima. Hey, I don't know. No, it's an issue. It's not a problem. It's an issue. because you haven't attended. Hey, my wife, she's always shouted at me and everything. I try my level best. My husband doesn't see my efforts at home and everything. Then I went with my friend and we started drinking wine. Yes, you went to a solution without dealing with the issue. The issue that became now a problem, and that problem is no longer called your husband, is called alcohol. It's a decision that you have taken. So it's a process again. After detox, after the detoxing, there is a process that you have to go through now. What is it, Gogo, that process? We have to find out what caused you to go to that problem. What made you to go to that problem? Gogo, ever since I've used your stuff, I tend to drink lesser. Gogo, what did you put in your stuff? Our Muti hates alcohol, actually. Not that it doesn't work when you drink alcohol, but when you are in a process of medication to say to you, go use this medication and use a teaspoon of it 3 times a day, whatever instruction we may give you, because our containers are labeled in terms of how many times, which days and everything. But if you decide what you are in between, you're going to drink alcohol, it's not going to work for you. Forget it. And I could see abanye ukuthi umuntu afika lathi, hayi Gogo, ngiqeda izolo, ilokhuzana, izolo ekuseni, the way ngistress ngakhona vele ngaphuma, ngawushaya thunyana ngathi hayi angisheshe ngiphinde endlini ngoba ekuseni ngiyavuka ngize la. You've wasted your money to come here to pay and do everything. Because of what? Because of alcohol. Why? Because you didn't want to allow the process of fixing your life without including alcohol. I'm not saying to people ungasaphuzi utshwala, no, ngithi yima kancane, finish your process, uthi ukulinda futhi at least for 3 months, look at your life ukuthi njani, then you'll see. Gogo, yazi nginenkinga afika njalo late emsebenzini nemanje bathi utshwala, and mina I know usutshwala kune-demon. No, you are afraid to face this demon called alcohol. Then you are including something else. Then you'll find umelaphi ndabuko ozokubona opportunity to talk. It's fine, thingishayile imali lana. Yes, uqinisile, there is something else. Bring 5,000, I'll fix it. You pay, the problem is still there. Gogo Bathini Mbatha. It's a process. You know, we got into more than 130 subscribers, 130,000 subscribers to be specific, close to 20 million viewers in different videos. Others, they're repeating it and everything. That is a lot. And I thank you so much for watching these videos. I really, 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 really appreciate. I really, really appreciate. To those who phone to say, Gogo, we know to upload videos on YouTube, it requires a lot of data. People have donated data ever since I've started. Guys, I appreciate all your efforts. Even to be on Instagram, you know, answering questions on Fridays. People see people live and we talk slowly. We just answering people's questions that they've always had about combos and everything. Even the efforts now I've done to be on Spotify or with podcasts, I enjoy it, guys. Please support me on Spotify, Dr. Gogo Bathini Mbatha. You'll find my podcasts there. They're still very limited, but we keep on working with the team to have more stuff on Spotify. You could see now our page, Gogo Bathini Mbatha page on Facebook. It's very much active now. You get a response, you know, within 24 hours. There is a response. They guide you and everything. If you are suspecting a scam, they will tell you, no, that's not Gogo Bathini Mbatha. It's somebody else and everything. We are really active in social media. Twitter at Gogo Bathini. Please follow me on Twitter as well at Gogo Bathini. Let's communicate, guys. Let's communicate, because you'll never know what you'll find yourself in a place whereby network lania better, but it only allows Twitter. Oh, we don't know why. It only allows Facebook. We don't know why. It only allows YouTube. We don't know why. At least you know that I am available in all those social media networks. And please, let's be safe as we're going towards festive season. Let's make sure which we are safe and everything. And how great it would be if you use your festive season just to work on your treatment. Gome uphalaze wenze yonke into abathe uyenze and forget about lifetime and forget about this, because while you're fixing your life, and then come next year December you take a vacation, you go, because your life is smooth. You started your life last year, and by doing that, do you know what? You already know you've already ended 2022. It's done. You're finished 2022. If only if you can just use December ngendlela right, and stay away from the vibe that December comes with. Hey, kuyadakwa laphana. Hey, kwenziwani. You're going with people who don't know. I don't know how they got their money. You don't know what their plan B are about and everything. The next thing they call you, ngoJanuary, hey bafo iyangisiza mfowethu. Anginamali ukuphindela eGoli, hey anginamali ukuphindela eThekwini, hey anginamali yani. You can't say no if you have it, because bophuza nayo lo muntu. So saba nokumbuza ukuthi abafu bongasho ngani, why bothenga utshwala obungaka and everything. Then you assist. You'll get that money? No, you won't. January, hey bafu ingane iphindele esikoleni. Hey February, hey bafu sizama ukupick up. Hey March, hey bafu sesiphazamise nawo manje iphasika. It's gone. It's gone. So make sure, if we can only make sure, I don't have festive season fever. I don't have. Those who are close to me, they'll tell you, I don't have that thing. I don't have. That's why if my Christmas is inside the yard or indoors, I'm fine. Last year I was not just inside the house. I was in quarantine December, then 31st December, then boom, I was in hospital the whole of month of January. So it's a problem, guys. So but fixing your life, it requires a genuine process. It is a process. I love the tone of this video. I think I took it slow the way it came to my mind to say, actually, it's a process. You know, because I saw this young couple coming here and say, hey, Gogo, kunala uthinte khona Gogo. Gogo kunala uthinte khona. Ungayeki Gogo, ungayeki. Sizele lapho njena right, but besithi nje ungayeki la uthinte khona. Then we continue. So they don't come here only when they have problems. Even if they see light, to say, Gogo, yes, there is a light. Please don't blow it, and don't allow anyone to blow that candle. We can see that light at the end of the tunnel, and they are happy. Because what about you? What about the two of you? Oh, Gogo, no, we're fine now. No, the fights. No, we're fine now. We matured enough. I no longer touch his cell phone. He's no longer jealousy about me and everything. Gogo, we're doing well. We're doing okay. We're fine. Hey, guys, you had a problem with the in-laws. No, Gogo. As you've told us, you said we must focus to ourselves, and now they don't know how to penetrate us, because I don't longer report at home. Hey, now he doesn't tell his family. I don't talk to him as a wife or whatever. So whatever problems that we have, we box each other about them. We resolve them as soon as possible. When we go to bed, we note everything is done. Why is that? It's a process that includes that includes what they believe in, which is the traditional healer. Yours might require a prophet. Yours might require a pastor. Whatever process that it might require, as long as you follow that process, you follow that guidance, then the sky is the limit. Gogo Bathini Mbatha umavula kuvala emzaya madoda u-anti usha 0357995703 0357995703